Hi guys, so this right here is the OIMERRY brand plastic welder kit. So it uses hot staples to join plastic together. This machine itself is very well made. It has a solid steel case, feels pretty heavy. It came with a pretty sturdy carrying case, but I am using it to store some other stuff right now. But the machine itself just overall feels very high quality, which is nice, and there's a digital display which makes it easy to set the temperature. This has 5 different temperature settings for different types of plastic. So now let's try it out. The back of the machine has a power inlet that uses the same type of power cord that's used for most computers and other similar devices. So after plugging it in, I can turn on the machine, and by default it's at heat setting 3. I'm going to be testing this by welding together this thing I cut in half. This came with some kind of window thing, and I don't need it anymore, so I'm cut it in half to use for the test. And I'm going to be using these 0.6mm straight staples. This kit comes with 600 different staples, but it works with all staples you can buy on the market right now. But I'm just gonna put that in, and after pressing the button, it heats up. Otherwise, there's no power to it, but when I press the button, it heats up. So now I'm going to join these two pieces together. I just take the staple gun and press the button and push it into the plastic. Just like that. Now the first one's in, and these pieces are held together, so I'm going to put in some more to make it stronger, because obviously one isn't enough. You can also insert the staples at a 45° or 90° angle, just like this. You can put it in at an angle. But for this job, I'm just going to put it in at the tip, like so. I'm going to put a few more. Just like that. Now this piece seems to be held together. The ends of the staples do stick out, but if you bend it back and forth, you can use pliers or just bend it by hand if you only have a few. Just bend it back and forth and it will snap right off. And that way, it snaps off below the surface and there's no protruding sharp edges. If you cut it off with pliers, you might still have a sharp edge, but you can see with the one I snapped off, there is no edge whatsoever. Now, obviously there are some shortcomings of joining plastic with this. It's not going to be as strong as an unbroken piece, but I would say that considering how easy it is to use, it's just like using a regular stapler, and there's very little smoke, if any, from the plastic getting fused. And the staples are cheap. They come with 600 of them with the machine, so that's obviously enough to get started, but if you run out, staples are very cheap, like about 1 cent each, so it's easy to use and quite practical. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you all next time.